Sebastian Vettel heads to the Malaysian Grand Prix needing to reverse Lewis Hamilton's progress since the summer break. Are we set for another surprise? Here's 5 talking points for this weekend's race. Hamilton has the momentum since the summer break. Lewis Hamilton has claimed a maximum 75 points, outscoring his top championship rival Sebastian Vettel by 42. Whatever happens this weekend, Hamilton will go to Suzuka still in the lead of the championship. Although the Sepang circuit is expected to suit Mercedes, high track temperatures have tended to tip the balance in Ferrari's favor this year. If Vettel can get in among them, he might get the chance to make a race of it on Sunday. In 2015, sharp Ferrari strategy helped them snatch a win off Mercedes here. Find out more and sign up. New arrival Gasly has previous experience of Sepang in the 31 races since Daniel Kvyat returned to Toro Rosso. His teammate has scored almost 12 times as many points as he has. Instead of asking why has he been dropped now, a better question would be why wasn't he dropped much sooner. Regardless, the move is good news for Pierre Gasly, who will make his F1 debut this weekend. While most Toro Rosso newcomers get some F1 practice experience under their belts before arriving, Gasly has not, though he has tested the current Red Bull. Fortunately, Gasly has prior experience of Sepang, having raced there in GP2 last year. The same is true of Sean Gello, who will drive for the team again in first practice as he did in Singapore. When will Verstappen's luck change? Astonishingly, Singapore was Verstappen's 7th retirement this year, meaning he has failed to take the checkered flag in half the races he has started. A change of luck is seriously overdue. Verstappen's predicament has invited wild and similarly wrong interpretations, such as the predictable insinuations about the quality of equipment he and Daniel Ricciardo receive from Red Bull. You know, the kind of innuendo you never hear about drivers that back off the grid teams whose supporters are far less fervent. While 4 of his 7 DNFs have come about due to car problems, the other 3 are accounted for by first-lap collisions, in all of which he was clearly blameless. Of course, that hasn't stopped anyone from suggesting he might somehow be responsible for them owing to his youth. F1's youngest ever race winner will make his last appearance as a teenager on Friday, the day before his 20th. Before those who enjoy blaming him for every incident he gets involved in on account of his age will have to come up with a new excuse. F1 is saying goodbye to Malaysia. During the 2015 Malaysian Grand Prix weekend, promoter used an article in the official race program to call attention to their concerns over the state of racing in F1 and the popularity of their Grand Prix. 2 years later, they pulled out of their contract 1 year early. The race is not on the 2018 F1 calendar. This year's race is being promoted with the tagline finale. While F1 support series have not traveled to Malaysia this year, there will be a whopping 6 races for the Formula 4 Southeast Asia Championship. Could that one day provide a star local driver which might revive interest in F1 and bring the race back? The fight for 5th, while the top 4 places in the Constructors' Championship look increasingly settled, the scrap for 5th is very close. Renault, who lay in 8th place after the summer break, have targeted beating 5th-placed Williams. They took a step towards that in Singapore despite Nico Hülkenberg failing to finish. The next team ahead of them is Toro Rosso, whose hopes of keeping Renault behind may rest on how well Gasly performs. Williams, meanwhile, have had their rookie Lance Stroll testing at Sepang and Suzuka in anticipation of the upcoming races. Are you going to the Malaysian Grand Prix? If you're heading to Malaysia for this weekend's race, we want to hear from you. Who do you think will be the team to beat in the Malaysian Grand Prix? Have your say below. And don't forget to enter your predictions for this weekend's race. You can edit your predictions until the start of qualifying. F1 Fanatic Predictions Championship 2017 Malaysian Grand Prix. Browse all 2017 Malaysian Grand Prix articles.